Hey everybody, this is John. This is another random battle I found online. So, hope this is a good battle. I noticed that both parties actually uploaded it. It is two Japanese players. I did like the Pokemon that are involved, so we'll see how it goes. I haven't watched it or anything yet, so hopefully it's a good battle. We have one player, which a name I can't pronounce. As usual, they are Japanese names, I don't know how to pronounce them. But he's going to choose to lead with the Croagunk. Or, I'm sorry, Toxic Crow. Croagunk's a little guy. And Firo. This is why I picked that. I do like this Firo lead. I know what Firo could be used for, so I want to see it. He rightly pulls back to the Toxic Croak. The Toxic Croak cannot take a flying move since it's got that fighting type. And Indy sends Crobat. Firo's going to use your turn. That's pretty good. I guess he makes for a good scout. Crobat doesn't take any damage from that because he's the poison and flying type, so he's pretty much immune to bug, especially off of Firo. I don't think Firo's stats are that good to my knowledge, just like Crobat's only got the good speed. And in comes Macargo. He does have the air balloon, so he's not going to take any damage from Earthquake, which is probably good. He's a fighting type. One thing about fire types is those Earthquake weaknesses, with so much stuff carrying Earthquake. He does have Shell Smash this generation, I guess, and that's a badass setup move. It lowers both your defenses, but it raises all your attack and your speed, so I think it gives you +2 in both. Yep, and in speed +2. So it's really badass. Crobat did use Substitute. I expect maybe he's gonna attack here, so I think that he actually he used what is it called even? Swagger. So up goes his attack, but he's confused. He uses hidden power. I assume this is hidden power probably lightning or electric, I mean. It is super effective, so I don't know. It could be could also be psychic. Hidden power psychic. I don't know why you carry that though. Psychic gets good neutral coverage, it doesn't get good super effective coverage though. So he's gonna keep using hidden power. He keeps getting through the confusion, so that's pretty surprising. That's pretty good. The Substitute's going to keep taking damage here. He's just going to go down here. Crobat's really stuck using Substitute over and over because he can't last a turn. He's going to use Acrobatics here. And it is with the Flying Gem. Those gems are interesting. I don't know how good of an item they are, but if you can only carry one of each item in the battles, maybe the gems would make a good choice. Especially since you only have 3 Pokemon, you just have to go through 3. Anyway, he's going to Shell Smash again, so he's going to be pretty powerful now, I would think. I don't know my Cargo's stats off the top of my head, but I imagine any Pokemon with a +4/+4 is going to be really good. So I assume Crobat's going to die. He's going to use Ancient Power. This is Macargo is going to use Ancient Power, and that's going to definitely kill off a Crobat. So Macargo, he probably has good typing, especially with the right hidden power. So he's got Ancient Power. He does get all the boosts off with this. That's pretty lucky. I think that's like a 5% chance of happening or something. So Macargo's in great shape now. I don't know what he's going to send out here to counter this. There's really not much when it has this sort of setup. But Bisharp's probably a good bet. He is steel typing, so fire is going to get knocked out. He does have Sucker Punch on it. Sucker Punch was a good play there. He knew he was going to go for the kill. He wasn't going to bother setting up. So he does finish off Macargo. That's really important because if that Macargo had got off any move on this, I assume any fire probably had something like Overheat or something. It would have killed Bisharp in one shot. He sends out Among Us, which is a one of the new Generation 5 Pokemon. He's kind of bulky. He is Grass and Poison, which isn't great typing, but it's decent. He does get Spore, so that's pretty powerful. It's going to, even though he's paralyzed, it's going to put Bisharp to sleep, so that's good. He does look like he doesn't want to just put everything to sleep like that. I don't know if you watch the battle with Butterfree, that guy just tried to put everyone to sleep. So he sends out the Firo. To be honest, I'm not sure why. Firo, unless he has a fighting move here, is not going to be. He is going to use Drill Run. I don't know if this must be a ground move, I believe. I believe it's a ground move, so that's going to do decent damage. As you see, Bisharp, he does have high defense. This isn't going to do that much. But as long as Bisharp stays asleep, it doesn't really matter, because he's not going to be able to do anything back. And even if Bisharp does wake up, I don't know what moves he carries on him necessarily that would even be able to knock him out. I don't think he gets Stone Edge or anything like that, so he should be in good shape here. He is paralyzed, he gets Thunder Waved. He's going to use Iron Head. I don't think this will kill off Firo, but it will come close. We'll see. And no, it doesn't quite kill him. Close, not quite. This is going to kill off that Bisharp. I'm surprised to see a Firo this well used, but he does have 2 paralyzed Pokemon now, and the opponent is left with just what has he got? His lead, Toxic Crow. Toxic Crow is not going to be too bad here if he has a priority move. Firo, I'm surprised pulled out there. I guess the paralyzed makes him slower, so he can't fight back. He is going to send in this Among Us, who is a perfect counter to this. I don't think that anything Toxic Crow has is going to kill Among Us. He does have Drain Punch. Doesn't do too much damage. It was a critical hit. No wonder I'm surprised it even did that much damage, but it was a critical hit, so that explains it. He's got the Black Sludge on to recover, and he's paralyzed. And we're going to see Toxic Croak is going to start substituting. I don't know if he's running maybe a Sub Punch set on this. which is going to do a lot of damage. But once again, I don't think it's going to kill him. So Among Us is really going to be able to stall him out here. Well, he's going to Swords Dance, so I guess he's running a Swords Dance physical attack instead. He must not be doing Sub Punch. That's not a big deal. So I don't even know if he does Focus Punch, but if he is. And here's where the Paralyze is going to come in handy. He's not going to leave these moves off, so he's paralyzed. He probably went behind the Substitute, I assume, because he knew that he could not be Spored. That'd be the end of the battle. So he's gonna use Swords Dance again. I don't know how I feel about that double setting up. I do know that he's not going to be able to kill it one hit, but using 2 Swords Dance in a row, you're kind of relying on him getting paralyzed twice in a row there. Because if he does get a move off, I assume he can kill off this. He's going to use Swords Dance again. Well, that's a little bit excessive, almost certainly. I would imagine Toxicroak's attack's already pretty high. To use 3 Swords Dances is pretty crazy. And I don't know if that actually clears it with the Substitute there. I'm not sure. I don't, guess we'll see. No, I guess it doesn't clear it with the Substitute there. No, I'm not sure. That does clear all stat changes if it hits the target, but it did hit a Substitute. I don't think it cleared them all. So he uses Sucker Punch. That's going to, it doesn't quite kill him, and he puts him to sleep. That's pretty remarkable. I can't believe that just happened, but one of his abilities is Effect Spore. That is make a random status on the opponent if they make physical contact with you like that. So even though Sucker Punch did a lot of damage, you can see even with the 3 Swords Dances, you still couldn't kill him because he is a bulky Pokemon. He is paralyzed. He's not going to be able to recover because I don't think he has Synthesis or anything on it. He didn't show it anyways. He certainly would have used it. So he does move out with Fearow. He knows Fearow can take him down if he can get some attacks off here. So he's going to Drill Peck. That's going to kill the Substitute, I assume. Fearow's attack is decent, so that makes sense that he's attacking from that side. This thing does have 3 Swords Dance. If he wakes up here and uses Sucker Punch, that's going to be kill off Fearow. And it probably is going to win the battle, so we'll see what happens here. It really comes down to this turn. He stayed asleep, so that's pretty much it. This is probably, I would assume this is going to kill off Krogan. Yes, it does. That's the end of the battle. It looks like our person with Fearow and Among Us won. I wanted to see those 2 Pokemon used. You don't see Fearow very often, and I haven't seen an Among Us used yet, so. And Macargo too. Macargo did a decent job, but there was a lot of setting up in that battle. I'm surprised they did so much of that. You can see the opponent team had I don't know. I don't think that was too strong of a team, to be honest. It did have a lot of ground weakness. It has Crobat to cover it, but once Crobat goes down, ground Pokemon are going to destroy it. But I guess once again, that's why I like these 3-on-3 battles. Can't prepare for everything. It's kind of nice to see Pokemon who never get used. Like I don't think you'd see a Fearow ever in a 6-on-6 battle, but you did see him here. So. That's interesting. I do have one more video to do. I don't know if I'll be doing it today. I don't know if I have time. But it will be coming up soon. Thanks for watching this one. Watch later. Bye.